Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Anime Chat with me, Pop. Well, it's the final Sunday of May, which means that's the end of the theme for this month, which was all about the 1960s anime. And really, what a fantastic trip down memory lane. Some familiar ones, some not so familiar ones to watch. It was pretty good. It's nice to see the foundations of anime being laid during this decade of the 1960s. And well, I won't stop there. We're gonna have two more shows to show you guys today, and it should be well worth it. Very enjoyable. At least I hope so. But before we get to all that, we got to do the news of the week, and of course, say hello to everyone in the chat there, and hello to you, David Glenn. Yes, you know what? I believe you did miss the episode with the 4 wildcard guys. I think that one is called Skyers 5. But yes, they hang out with Abraham Lincoln, or a reasonable facsimile, as it were. So let's get along to the news here, courtesy of the Anime News Network. Here it is. We'll start out here. This is going back to Monday. Summer Pockets Anime's fourth video, visual highlight, Tsugumi Wenders. I have been watching Summer Pockets, but I've really fallen behind on it. It's just not that exciting. It's it's quite bland. Yeah, no problem, David. Yep. Skyers, like as in the sky, Skyers, Skyers, and then the number 5. Moving along here, Nintendo to open the 4th official Japanese store in Fukuoka. Okay, good. I mean, I wish it was over here in Canada, but, baby steps. I think I don't know if that's close, probably not very close to Angry Canadian. I think that's pretty far away, but I would have to ask him. Yo, what's up, DJ Ronnie G? How you doing, DJ? You started watching City Hunter on Archive. Oh, you know what? DJarchive.org, great place to get shows. I am very, very pleased with archive.org. They do so well. Dan to Dan second season anime's trailer reveals new opening theme song. So for the Dan to Dan fans, it's getting the second season. How dare? Oh wait, yes, that's right. It's Fukuoka. Or Fukuoka. You couldn't find City Hunter anywhere else. I know, right? That's the thing. It's like, hey, I want to watch these shows, but where can I get them from? Don't forget to check places like Discotek Anime or Discotek. They put out a lot of shows that are nobody else will. Yeah, City Hunter, Angel Dust Anime Films Blu-ray disc ships in North America on July 14th. Live action Baban Vampire Films character video highlights Ranmaru Mori. That's all for Monday. Moving along to Tuesday. Gakko dewa oishita kurenai taisetsu no koto children's guidebooks get TV anime. Okay. A new Dawn film delayed to 2026. My Hero Academia Vigilantes anime casts Toshiyuki Morikawa. City Hunter has a banger of an opening theme. Ah, that's good. Yeah, you know what? I should watch the original City Hunter. Takopi Original Sin Anime's promo video reveals theme songs and a June 28th premiere. Elden Ring Night Rain Games character trailer previews wilder. Raido Remastered, the Mystery of the Soulless Army Remaster Games trailer previews demons and the setting. Mages, Awakura Aria visual novel reveals August 14th launch in trailer. And it looks like it's coming for the Switch and PC. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 game gets Dragon Ball Daima DLC on May 22nd. Oh, nice. I did like Dragon Ball Daima. Nothing too surprising, though. I mean, once you know the Dragon Ball story, it's just, yeah, it's more of the same. Goku, Vegeta, fighting, blah, 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 flavor of the week. But still, it was Akira Toriyama's last work that he was on before he passed. So, yeah, big respect to him. Live-action Blank Canvas, My So-Called Artist's Journey film, opens at number 4. Detective Conan stays at number 1. Good to know, good to know. Shinobi Art of Vengeance game introduces Neo City in new video. And it looks like it's coming out for all the consoles and PC. Shinji Ishii's Toritsukare Otoko novel gets musical anime film this fall. That's it for Tuesday. Moving along to Wednesday. 2025 Crayon Shin-chan film reveals more cast. Otherworldly Munchkin TV anime unveils main cast, more staff, October premiere in first promo video. Suyukute new saga anime unveils 2 cast members, theme song artists. Pokemon Horizons, The Search for Lakia anime's 3rd part premieres on June 27th. Demon Slayer, The Hinokami Chronicles 2 games trailer previews Swordsmith Village arc. Crunchyroll adds Shin-chan, Shiro, and the Coal Town game. Okay. Be able to get it from Crunchyroll. That's all for Wednesday. Moving along to Thursday. 2 Kyo Games DMM Shootin' Order game launches on September the 5th. Yusha Party o Suhio Sareta Shiro Madoshi anime's first promo video reveals additional cast, opening song. The Apothecary Diaries Season 2 casts Rika Fukama. Reincarnated as a Neglected Noble anime reveals July 6th TV debut. That sounds like a bit of a change. You're a neglected noble, but you're reincarnated as one. Add it to the list of reincarnated animes. King of Prism, Your Endless Call anime film's trailer unveils ending song, 4-route story. Reimagined Pac-Man game, Shadow Labyrinth's trailer reveals mazes. It's going to be there for PS5, Xbox, Switch, and PC. So it's a reimagined Pac-Man game. I wonder what that's going to be like. It looks, by the picture here, it looks like it's going to be try to scare you, jump scare. Yo, what's up, Lucifer? How you doing, man? How's things over on the island? Tomcat's Big Adventure, 1992 anime film, gets second North American screening in Seattle on June 15th. Is it only going to be in Seattle? That's pretty localized, I mean. The Instagram page for Wamono Nights film series announced on Thursday that the 1992 anime film Tomcat's Big Adventure will have its second North American screening at the Beacon in Seattle, Washington on June 15th at 5 p.m. Oh, you went swimming in the ocean yesterday. There, nice. That's all right. The film made its North American premiere at the Texas Theater in Dallas on April 14th. This film screened in Japanese with English subtitles, part of the Wamono Nights film series. The guy who directed Serial Experiments Lane and Kino's Journey directed this film. It's based on Musumi Lino's children's books that has limited availability even within Japan. The story centers around Tom and his friends as they embark on an adventure at Mount Pinto to save the world on their summer vacation. Well, if it's limited, even in Japan, try to get out there and see it if you can. I think it'd be West Coast for him, David. And there's the Comic Relief Crusader. How you doing, CRC? Nice to see you stopping in here. We're just going around here through the news of the week. We're up to Thursday. We'll skip by the anime and manga releases. That's all for Thursday. Moving along to Friday. Joker game anime gets new stage play after 7 years. Betrothed to My Sister's Ex anime reveals more cast. July 4th TV debut in second promo video. Here's some news for us, DJ. Macross Shooting Insight game gets physical release on Switch, PS5, and PS4. It's going to launch on June 26th. I don't know if you knew that already, but June 26th is when we can finally get Macross Shooting Insight. And I may just go and get the Japanese version, because I heard the international release will not have the original Macross. So I may just have to go to Play Asia and get myself a Japanese one. You saw Mission Impossible last night, CRC. 3 hours? Oof. That's a long one. You already own the Japanese version on Steam? Good man. Good man, DJ. They lied about the release days thrice. So you gave up on it and got it on Steam. Okay, DJ, that's all right. I do want to pick it up for my Switch. I did pick up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days compilation that they brought out. It was a good deal on Amazon, $52 Canadian. So I was like, yeah, I'll get that. But yes, Macross Shooting Insight, June 26th. I'll have to see if Play Asia's got when they got it on. So you like Mission Impossible there, CRC? It's pretty good. That's good. At least one movie can be good coming out of Hollywood. Looks good on your PC, but only plays on your primary monitor. Oh. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that works out, DJ, getting it on the Switch. Moving along here, Ys versus Trails in the Sky alternative Saga Games character trailer reveals summer release. Okay, so it's a crossover, Ys versus Trails in the Sky. Crazy. Seriously, you want more Macross? Hey man, we all do. I know they were doing auditions for the next Idol Singer for the next Macross series, which is being done by Sunrise, which is the studio that does a lot of Gundam. So I can't wait. It's I'm hoping they can hurry up and get it done. Next up, Corpse Party Games get Tetralogy Pack Collection for Switch. Oh, okay, good. Switch Bros, we are eating well, I must say. Yeah, new idols being discovered. You got her, DJ. They had singing auditions and everything like that. New Ranma 1/2 anime second season gets advanced screening live dubbing on June 22nd. I'm mixed about this. Yeah, it's nice that Ranma's getting a second life, but they really edit way too much. If you can, watch the original. And then even when you do watch the original after the third season, you're going to be like, you know what? This is the same thing over and over and over again. You know, it's Ranma and Akane. They're supposed to be betrothed to one another. They don't like each other, but they secretly do like each other. And a bunch of other people come in to interfere and try to date each other. And it's just, yeah, it's classic Rumiko Takahashi. Has there ever been a Godzilla Sailor Moon crossover? I don't think it would last very long, David. I'm pretty sure it'd be like, Godzilla Stomp and Sailor Moon gone. Yeah, you like the animation of Ranma, but it's edited. Yes, it is. It's 100%. I have the original season 1, 2, and 3. Season 1 and 2 are on VHS, and season 3 I've got on DVD. Moving along, singer-songwriter Akasaki performs theme for All You Need Is Kill anime. Or All You Need Is Kill, and that's the anime name. And that's it for Friday. Moving along to Saturday. Re:Zero, Starting Life in Another World, Season 4 unveils new cast and a 2026 airing. Here's what everybody's waiting for, the Japan's video game rankings. Let's see, what is number 1? You got through all 7 seasons? Wow, you've got more fortitude than I do. Number 1 for the Switch, Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Then Super Mario Party Jamboree, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Mario Kart 8. A PS4 game. At number 6 is Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Back to the Switch with Tokimeki Memorial Forever. Nintendo Switch Sports. At number 9, a PS5 game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Back to the Switch with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Yasha, Legends of the Demon Blade, Donkey Kong Country Returns, Sakai no Asobi Taisen 51, Sokoku no Kusabi. At number 16, a PS5 game, Monster Hunter Wilds. Back to the Switch with 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Oh, a PS5 game as well, Doom, The Dark Ages. And finally rounding it out with Pikmin 4. Once again, Nintendo Switch reigns supreme in the land of the rising sun. Now it's time to find out if Microsoft has finally broken in the Japanese game console market. Nope. No, David. Nope. Not even a little. The Japanese animation TV rankings. First up, Saze-san, then Detective Conan, Chibi Maruko-chan, Gundam G-Quicks, One Piece, hanging in there, Yaiba, Samurai Legend, You and Idol Precure, Doraemon, Oshiri Tantai, and then Curious George at the bottom. You keep hoping that they'll get in there. I bet you they keep hoping too. Kowloon generic romance anime casts Soma Saito. And Elden Ring Night Rain Games character trailer previews Executor. Finally, the last one for Sunday, today. The first 7 minutes of 4th Princess Principal Crown Handler film streamed. Somebody has Microsoft stuff. You're up to One Piece episode 165. Hey, right on, CRC. I think we left off at, because me and Mrs. Mechanic, we watched the physical releases. I think we're up to 915. And then for the manga, I think I'm up to 1148. You always root for the underdog? You used to be a Cubs fan until they won the World Series? Oh, I see. That, eh? David's always rooting for the underdog. Well, that's the news of the week then. Shall we jump over and see what our rankings are? DJ's a Mets fan. So many to get through, yeah. What about the Blue Jays? I'm a Blue Jays fan. Not really, because they're the only Canadian baseball team. But go Blue Jays. All right, here's the rankings. No episode this week for Apothecary Diaries, but they're up there. Apocalypse Hotel, Anne Shirley, Kowloon Generic Romance. Oh, One Piece. Nice. One Piece is up there. One of those days you'll finish Ranma. I mean, yeah. And you read the book, Rendezvous with Ranma? Or with Rama? Rama? At number 5, Black Butler. So far, I'm not watching any of these in the top 5 yet. Sword of the Demon Hunter, To Be Hero X is after that. Aharon-san wa Hakaranai. Killing Slimes for 300 Years. Umu Musume. Oh, here we are. At number 11, Two Perfect Saint. That's one I'm watching. So it's kind of sad that it's down there. It's a lot better than being in the 11th spot, I think. One Piece, that's about as many pieces of it you've seen. Oh, I know. It seems daunting, but there's always, if you're worried about watching things, there's always, like, they have encapsulated movies or specials that, like, take a whole arc and push it all together in one easily digestible movie. That's a good way to get caught up on things. At number 12, Windbreaker. Still not watching that one. Rock is a Lady's Modesty. Oh, Go-Go Loser Ranger. That's another good one. It's the 2nd season, and I'm enjoying it. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Witch Watch. That's the funny one of the season. I'm watching that one. Food for the Soul. Never even heard of that one. Ninja and Assassin Under One Roof. Gundam G-Quux. Catch Me at the Ballpark. Hey, that's a good one. It's at number 20 though. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's the way I look at it, DJ. If I'm trying to get somebody into it, that's new, I'm just like, you can just watch the encapsulated movies or specials, and they will put a whole arc into one movie. So number 21, the Shinji Family Children, Fire Force, Lazarus, Once Upon a Witch's Death. I gotta catch up on that one, but it's down here. Mono, Can a Boy Girl with Friendship Survive? Shoshimin, Old Country Bumpkin. Hey, that thing should be way up a little higher than this. Zatsutabi, The Dinner Table Detective, Getting After the End. I have a bad feeling that all the shows I like are going to be at the bottom. Gorilla Gods, Go To Girl, Teogonia, Summer Pockets, Unaware Atelier Meister, Bye Bye Earth, Evil Lord, Intergalactic Empire, Brilliant Healers. Oh, that thing's way down here. Yaiba. Please put them on Takamani-san. Really? That's not higher? And then Your Forma. Your Forma, I mean, I'm kind of losing out on that one too. So there you go. That's from Anime News Network. That's people coming here and voting for their favorite ones. But if we go over here, it's only the top 10, but you can see One Piece is at number 1 because it's had 70,797 people watch it. Old Country Bumpkin is at number 2. To Be Hero X is 3. Evil Lord is at number 4. Fire Force Season 3 is at number 5. Naruto Shippuden people are watching, surprisingly. I don't know why, but Windbreaker is at 7. Apothecary Diaries is at 8. A-Rank Party is at number 9. That's a good one. I recommend watching. And at number 10, Brilliant Healer. Another good show. So that's what people are watching here. So I think what you have to do is go around to different areas, different places, and check. Okay, well, what's this ranking list? What's this ranking list over here? All right. Well, let's get to the main event, which is the final 2 shows I want to display for this theme of the month. But before I get to that, how about a commercial?
Well, I don't always play video games, but when I do, I make sure to safely make a safety save in a safe environment. And if you don't know how to make a safety save, well then make sure you check out Pop Culture Mechanics, 9 a.m. Mountain Time and 10 a.m. Central on Saturday mornings, where you can learn how to make a safety save that you might be so excited you could dance if you wanna. So, come on and check out Pop Culture Mechanics on Saturday mornings. Going to see you there. Bye.
Finally! Yes! Whew! My God! All right, welcome back. Just getting things prepped and ready to go. This is quite unfortunate. I looked for this first one here. Let me do. Let's display capture. There's a little bit of Ririsa cosplaying as Liliel from 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. All right. This first one is called Prince Planet, and I believe it's from 1965. Yes, 1965. Unfortunately, I could not find the subbed version of this. This is all dubbed, and yeah, so we have to put up with silly names and maybe a change of story, bit of editing. It's, yeah. It is, I guess it can't be helped, but some of this stuff just I can't find subtitled. So, and this is our opening where they're singing the theme song to Prince Planet. And on a distant planet that are very technologically advanced, as they can see, they have flying cars and everything like that. Everything is very futuristic. And this cop catches this kid. He's like, "Hey, you can't play ball on the freeway. It's not a good idea. You're gonna get hit." And the guy he pulled over, he's giving him heck for speeding. He tries to get away, and Prince Planet goes after him. He has his Magic medallion. Or I shouldn't say it's magic. It's got science. With science, right? Look at that. Look at that. We got the carryover from the Penguins. And he captures the guy. And there you go. He's done his civic duty. Next up, we're at the council. And they're debating whether to introduce themselves to the people of the earth. They're like, oh, they are so violent. And they like war. And they look funny. That's it. With science. So they're laughing, right? They're like, oh, no, we shouldn't do that. The Earth is not developed enough to be included. And they're like, well, why don't we send somebody there to see if they are indeed worthy? And you know who they're going to send. They're going to send Prince Planet as he gets summoned to the council. Like, there's the rocket ship that's going to take you to Earth. So they give him his orders. This is what you have to do. You have to find out what they're like on Earth. Ready? 3, 2, 1. He sees his mother. He's like, goodbye, mother. And blast off. Whoosh. And he heads to Earth. He was supposed to be in like a stasis and sleeping, but something's going on. Something is not right. He gets woken up. To a meteor shower. And his rocket is getting pelted with meteors. However, he has a rocket that can sort of self-heal, and so it does. It heals from all the damage. He eventually makes it through. But he got knocked out for a little bit. They're asking if he's okay. He's like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm good. Just need a recharge. And there we have when they go to commercial, it's Prince Planet. Rocket crash lands on Earth. And we have the person that's going to meet him. This girl stumbles across him. There he is. And that horse. Some water on his face. That was water, by the way. Wakes him up. Of course, he's not very knowledgeable about Earth customs. She brings him home to meet her grandfather, who grabs his shotgun and takes off on the horse. And they're confronting guys that want to drive them off their land. He's like, get out of here. I got a shotgun. I'm going to show you guys. But it gets taken away from him. No horse, DJ. That's okay. We don't do that here. I'll leave that up for other streamers. Like Jolly and all that. Snowdub. Snowdub can have the horse. I don't do that here. So these guys take his gun away. I'm like, wahaha. And he's like, I've got to do something. So the granddaughter runs over there to try to help. Buddy's trying to bribe her. He's like, look, I've got money. So she's like, slaps the money out of her hand. He's like, my money, no. They're like, get her. It's like, well, it's time for me to change into Prince Planet. What's interesting to you is that it depicts the American farmer. Yeah, exactly. So he takes care of those clowns. Hey, James, how you doing, man? How's things in Michigan? So, on his land, the bad guy has an oil derrick going, and some idiot lights a cigarette, and the drill, they hit oil, and the cigarette pops out of his mouth, lands on the ground, and starts the oil on fire. So, somebody should have slapped that guy for smoking when they're drilling for oil, because now everything's on fire. Of course, the grandfather loses his mind. He's got to go do something. Granddaughter as well. Prince Planet, he knows he has to go out there and try to figure out. So he gets his rocket. He's got to put the flames out. Too cool for nearly June, otherwise okay. Well, all right. So Prince Planet is going to put the fire out and save the day. Here he goes. Flames get put out. The bad guys. That guy loses his money again. He's the main bad guy. All his money goes up in flames because he's a fool. He was probably the one smoking there. He started the fire. Look at that. We even get safety in our anime. Don't smoke around oil refineries or oil derricks. So it's Captain Planet before Captain Planet. Oh, it could be considered that. It's Prince Planet. So he's going to stay on Earth and help out and make sure and see if they're worthy. And in the next episode, this is the preview for the next episode where Prince Planet works with a wrestler. And we get to see the side of wrestling that, where they're fixing matches and stuff like that. But you won't know what happens until you see the next episode of Prince Planet. All right. So that's Prince Planet. Like I say, I wish I could have found it in subtitled version, and it would have been a little bit different story, I'm sure. Things unedited and all that stuff. But you'll see with the next one. It's not it doesn't really deal with the environment. He's coming to Earth to see if they're worthy of joining the other planets. A lot of the other planets are like, no, Earth is too violent. The people are too dumb. So let's get this set up for the next one. Which surprisingly is on YouTube of all things, if you can believe it. Just find it here. Yeah, I guess we'll make it bigger. There we go. And we'll go like this. Okay, this next one is called Dororo, which I believe even has a modern remake done. But this is from 1969. And you guys, you got to be ready for this one. This one is pretty crazy. Mission's big place. Not like you run a survey, hence the question mark after the okay. That's all right, man. Your little area. I mean, just like I can say in my area, it's sunny. I don't know about the rest of Alberta, but in my area, it's sunny out. All right. Speaking of weather, it's a dark and stormy night. Hey, pretty original, eh? So you have, it looks like, a samurai following a caretaker around. David's got sunny and 60. Look at that. You saw an old Chevelle. Oh, I love those old cars. New cars nowadays have no style, no flair, nothing like that. They're all just, they look like eggs, egg-shaped, no matter what you buy. So this is a temple full of demon statues. As you can see, lots of demon statues. So it says here, he says, after carving these 48 demon statues, the sculptor went mad and died. Okay. So this guy doesn't look too mentally, he looks pretty unhinged. So. And he wants to spend the night with these statues. Okay, that should be a red flag right there, but we'll see. He tells the guy, don't worry about me, just go and get some rest. So there we go. He's just going to sit and meditate in front of them. You should have stopped at 47. Or maybe he was mad first. I mean, that could be, yeah, that could be the case. So there he is. He's meditating in front of all these statues. Time goes by. That's trouble. Now he starts to pray to them. And his madness compelled him to make the statues. That, yeah, it could be. So the guy has, this guy's name is Daigo, and he wishes to rule the land. He wants the entire country. Okay. Okay, so you know his ambition. He wants to be a ruler. He asks for their power, and his payback to them is his own child. So he's ready to give his own child to these demons to fulfill his wish. He even says, not just the child, the whole thing. He's like the eyes, the nose, mouth, hands, feet. And he gets a mark put on his forehead. This will go poorly. Yeah, James. Yeah. So he starts maniacal laughter. And in the morning, there's a scream coming from his house. It's his wife, we assume. And was it born? And she is horrified. He looks at it and gives that smile. And he's like, it worked. And he's like, get rid of it. So, as you do, you take the baby down to the river, put it in a basket, and float it down the river. She is very sad. She does not want to get rid of her baby, but that's it. There goes the baby down the river. And away it goes out of sight. And then this is sort of this is the intro. You know no one who dabbles in this stuff and turns out well. Shades of Moses. There you go. Yes. I got that too, David, when it was happening. It's Japanese Moses. That's right, CRC. The Scroll of Hyakimaru. So, looks like there's been some battles. Oh. We've got a stranger who looks like he's confronted by some bandits. Let's see what happens. Dihexenhammer 666 got, for example, went to New Orleans and got arrested. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen that name before. Styx Hexenhammer. But you can see in this one, they are ready to attack. He doesn't seem too worried. And don't forget, this is a TV show. So get ready for guys getting sliced in half. Lots of blood. That guy just had his neck slashed. Notice anything funny about this guy? He's got swords for arms. Well, he's here on YouTube. He does politics. Okay. So, this guy made short work of all these clowns who were trying to rob him. Or even just get rid of him. He slashes them up good. Next, we see a vendor trying to sell a sword. And then at the back there, somebody's trying to steal a bunch of swords, but they fail. And runs off. There he is. He's trying to get away. There is a lot of poverty, as you can see. Inspiration for Edward Scissorhands. There you go. Probably. Stops for a break, gets some water. He knows he's got to steal food. He runs across this monk, though, who asks him to get something to eat. But it's a tough life out there. And he's like, if you're hungry, go steal somebody's food. Don't ask me. But, he finally reaches into his heart, and he's like, okay, I'll find an offering or something. So off he goes while the monk prays. So he's trying to steal some food. He manages to get some, but the monk has passed by that time. So dies of starvation. And of course, the law catches up with him. Yep. Crosses were to symbolize the town graves, you bet. The times are hard, James, you betcha. And they show this on television. This is nothing to be, it's not sugar-coated. It's like, nope, this is how it was. This is how it is. Everything's not all rainbows and sunshine. Oh. But he gets bit. And the kid knows exactly why. It's because of all the wars they're fighting. Yo, what's up, Gap? How you doing, man? Saw you over on Pop's stream earlier. You guys were talking about, or they were talking about Star Wars Day. But yeah. We're just going over Dororo from 1969. This is a pretty harsh show. It shows that there is no happy ending. Or at least a happy middle. Maybe there's a happy ending, but... So because this little thief had been stealing stuff, he got in trouble with the law, and now they're after him. And they give him a good beating. He's got spunk, that's for sure. He's willing to fight their captain. He manages to find some food. Black and white looks excellent. Yeah, Gap. I agree. The contrast is still good. It doesn't even have to be in color to be an enjoyable film, that's for sure. Finds some food and he eats it all. But it wasn't his to eat. And now they're going to make him pay. He's going to get beaten. And they throw him in the water. I think they're going to try to drown him. But then, a mysterious guy shows up. Yeah, they do put some effort into the artwork. That's for sure, James. Yep. Oh. He can sense something. One of the spirits of the dead is right behind you. He doesn't believe him. Until it's too late. Something's grabbed him in the water. And his face is melting. And down he goes into the depths. And the little guy's got to get out of there. Because it's coming. Whatever it was that grabbed that guy is now coming after him. But I think our mysterious guy jumps into action. And he slashes the bridge. Calling him Big Pecs No Chin. There you go, Big Pecs. So the bridge that thing was climbing gets sliced up and it collapses into the river. There we go. He's got the sword attached to his arm. Of course, the guy doesn't want anything to do with him. But of course, the little kid's going to follow him. He's like, just shut up and get lost. And his name is Dororo. The greatest thief. Well, I wouldn't say the greatest thief because he gets caught a lot. This guy is like, I'm stalked by the spirits of the dead. His outfit resembles a great kilt falling apart. Yeah. Well, just wait and you see what else falls apart. He's like, look at me in the eyes here. Look into my eyes. They fell on the ground. I think from now you guys can see that the little baby that was lost all its eyes, ears, nose, and everything like that, and arms. That's him. Big pecs. He was that baby, and now he's grown up. And it looks like he has to use body parts from other people. And his arms are swords because, yeah, he doesn't have his original body parts. And I think that's what his quest is to go and find his original body parts. Okay, Big Pec's name is Hayakimaru. And it looks like he was found as a baby. This guy here looks like he's cursed by the 48 demon statues, yes. On next week's Dororo. They're going to show more of the past of Hayakimaru. And here's the ending. So this one is way darker than you would expect, but it's well worth it. It's a good story. The fact that he was sacrificed by his, and you know, he's probably going to end up trying to take down his father for sacrificing him to the demons, which just makes sense. He's going to try to find his body parts and probably take his revenge, but I don't know. I'd have to watch the rest of it, and it's available here on YouTube. I mean, how more convenient do you need it to be? Here they all are. How many are there? There is 26, it looks like. So, guys can do yourselves a favor, and after you're done watching my stream, tune in to Dororo from 1969 and just keep going. For a TV show, it is pretty... Yes, James, that's, yeah, exactly what I'm getting at. It's a very dark show, dark for a TV show, but it tells a good story. All right, so those are the two. Those are the two for today. Prince Planet and Dororo. Or Dororo? Dororo. Next up, it's the shows of the season. Perhaps you guys are watching some of these, perhaps you're not. But I'm watching Catch Me at the Ballpark. I do like it. Very enjoyable. It's nice to see the goings on behind the scenes of, when you go to see a baseball game. This is what's going on behind the scenes. Chuzenzi Sensei. I like how he dispels a lot of the urban myths and such. It's a period piece set in 1948, so it's after the war. Things aren't that great. And there's no technology. There's no cell phones, anything like that. It's all very rudimentary. So it's a nice break from the modern world, as it were. Old Country Bumpkin, the Swordmaster or Swordsman, Master Swordsman. It's I like it. It's nice to see that a guy who's sequestered away in a village for a lot of years has trained a lot of top tier swordsmen, and he's getting the recognition he deserves. Go Loser Ranger. Hey, if you watch the first season, you're going to like the second season. Good old Fighter D. Hopefully he's going to get some revenge on the boss monsters and the Rangers. So he's really against everybody. So it's pretty crazy. I don't know if he's going to get found out yet, but we'll see. I think the last episode I tuned in, we saw the original guy that was talking with him and met him and was helping him out. Left to A-Rank Party, man, what a great show. It's so good that it's 24 episodes this season, because it's well worth it. I'm liking this. It definitely it turns into like a harem, because you got the one guy and you got lots of girls surrounding him. So it's a fun one. Evil Lord of the Galactic Empire. That's pretty enjoyable. He's doing all he can to get his empire back in the black after being in the red for so long, in debt. So he's working as hardest as he can. And I know it says Evil Lord, but he's got a conscience and he's got a heart. He can take pity on people. And he's getting like super strong. Even though the guy that was training him is a shyster, he was trying to fool him. Moving along to Once Upon a Witch's Death. This one could end up being pretty sad if it plays out the way I think it might, but we'll have to see. She's got to try to stop the curse that's going to make her die in a year or so. I mean, she needs 1,000 tears of joy. That's going to be a tough one to get to, especially when you only have 12 episodes to do it. Please put them on Takamani-san. This is what I affectionately call the girl with the time travel panties. When she wants to redo something in time, she has to take them off. But then she has to have her friend, quote-unquote friend, put them on. Right, put them back on her once she's done that. And so he has like a big bag full of panties that he just can put on her throughout the day. And believe it or not, this is actually like a low-key romance. It takes a while. I've read the manga. I'm caught all the way up in it. And yeah, it's low-key romance. Next up, Summer Pockets. This one's probably on the bubble to get canceled on for me. I don't want to. It's not anything too spectacular. It's quite dull. But we'll see how it goes. Sword of the Demon Hunter. This one I want to binge. I know I'm behind lots, but I just want to binge it because it's so good. It's got a lot of drama and action this time around. Yes, not Loki. Low key. It's low key, DJ. And it's very silly. You're probably like, yeah, James, it is silly. Oh, the beginning after the end. I'm really liking this one. It better get a second season. Watching Arthur grow up and, learn his magic and everything like that from different people, and he's growing and changing as a character, which I always like to see good character development. And I believe the last episode I left off, he made it back to see his parents, and it looks like he's got a little sister now. So he's been away for a while. So I'm got to catch up. I got to do a lot of catching up. So beginning after the end, I'm liking it. A little bit of character and redemption from the person that he was before he got reincarnated. He was a pretty awful person. So a little bit of redemption there. The Brilliant Healer's New Life. I like this show. You've got a guy, he's like, I just want to be left alone. I just want to heal people. And I just want to be compensated for the healing I do. So I believe now he's getting found out by the royalty. And he's going to be going to a healer's academy, I think. So I want to see what happens there, because he is exceptionally good at what he does. Like, other healers can't even touch this guy as to how well he can heal people. Like, for the one lizard girl, her arm was poisoned, so he removed it, and he actually made her a new arm, bone, muscle, everything. So that's how incredible he is. Like, nobody can do this kind of stuff except for him. So that's a really enjoyable one for me to watch. Dinner Table Detective. The two detectives here can't solve a mystery even if it bit them. It's the butler. The butler can figure it out, and he helps her because it's her butler. He helps her out to figure out this and solve these cases. Two Perfect Saint. Oh, this one really tugs on the heartstrings there. Seeing how the saint, her name's Philia, seeing how she was treated and sold to the other kingdom. And the other kingdom treats her like gold. They treat her so well. And it's nice to see that someone's appreciated for what they can do. They come from an abusive place and go to a place that really values them. So I do want to see the people that sold her get their comeuppance. They deserve to get, they deserve to be punished severely. Sounds like a terrible food show. What the F is that food? After that, Witch Watch. This is the comedy of the season. Very silly. You've got your childhood friend who's a witch, and her other friend is an ogre, and he's supposed to watch over her because he's supposed to be her familiar. She's learning how to use her magic powers, which don't go so well sometimes. And now it's sort of turning into a love triangle. So you got a few things going on here. So we'll have to see whether the ogre clues in that she really likes him. We'll have to see what happens here. It might, he claims that she's precious to him, but he doesn't look at her in a romantic sort of way. So we're going to have to see if, things work out for them. It's one of those ones that's doing 26 episodes for this season, so we're in for a long haul here. Your Forma, this one's probably going to get dropped. It's a mystery, but it's people with androids, and yeah, it's not grabbing me like I thought it would. The concept sounded interesting when I read the synopsis, but yeah, probably gonna just quietly drop that one. And then there's Zatsutabi. This one based on a true story, and it's all about this mangaka traveling around Japan, going to different places. I like it because you get to learn more about Japan. You know, find it interesting. So, yeah, it's nice to see. It's no drama or anything like that. She sometimes takes friends with her, sometimes she goes on her own, but she's just exploring different areas of Japan. And that's it. That's all of the shows I'm watching this season. Some of them are good. Some of them, you know, if I have my choice between one or the other, I'll watch one of the other shows, and it's like the other one can just sort of not bother with. So it's a matter of just finally dropping them and just saying, that's it, I'm done with those. And just stick with the other ones that are way more enjoyable. All right. Well, I'd say I'm going to have to start wrapping her up now there, fellas. I just want to thank everybody that came out today. People like David Glenn, DJ Ronnie G, Lucifer, of course, Comic Relief Crusader, fellow Albertan, of course, and James, good to see you. Gap, always a pleasure. Anybody else that was lurking and listening, hey, thanks for stopping by. Just, you know, leave me a like on whatever streaming service you're watching me on, or, you know, what is it? Follow on a few of them. Anyways, whatever you have to do on whatever platform you're on. Hey, it's Aris. Aris, you're here for the wrap up. See, I appreciate you coming by, Aris, even if it was for just a small amount of time. And don't forget, there's other people out there to watch, other channels like Pacific 414, who's going to be doing his Pop Talk today at 11 o'clock my time. There's also DJ Ronnie G. He was in the chat. You can always tune in to DJ Ronnie G. Brandon the Anime Guy, Carl at the RNG Podcast. Don't forget Tomby, Angry Canadian, who I saw this morning on Pops' stream there. Nerd Pro Lifeform, Punkwaddle. Don't forget everybody's favorite Penguin Punkwaddle. You got to go check out his stuff. He's always got some good content there. And there's always Infinite Metal. He's on Kick and Twitch. You're going to have a fun time if you tune into Infinite Metal. Coming up, guys, Tuesday. Well, actually, Monday, that's Memorial Day for you guys. So, hey, long weekend for my American friends. Right on. No, it was my long weekend was last weekend, and you guys get Memorial Day. So, hey, tell a veteran that you appreciate their service, because it's important. They need to know that they didn't fight in vain, and that you appreciate all those freedoms that they fought for. But Tuesday, after Memorial Day, will be Trades Talk Tuesday. I'll have some videos and pictures of some projects I've been involved with. You can learn about the skilled trades. You can see what to expect, how to get into them. You know, it's actually not that difficult. More Star Wars stuff today, including your upload and the clip whipped up. Okay, there you go. That's right, Star Wars stuff today. Yeah, James, Infinite Metal. He is a streamer on Kick and Twitch. He plays retro games, and he's got like an undead dragon lord called Skelly, who ridicules and mocks him as he plays, which is very, very entertaining. Thank you for throwing that up, David. Thank you very much. That's great. Yes, and thanks for the throwing up L's stream there, DJ. I do sometimes tune into LCX just to see what's going on. Oh, you're not on Twitch? That's okay, James. Yes, and after Trades Talk, it's Saturday. It's more Penguins of Madagascar, more winning with science, as Kowalski would say. And smile and wave, boys, smile and wave. And then, of course, the next Sunday will be a new month, June. I have to figure out what the theme for June's going to be. So stop on by so you can see as well what kind of anime Pop is going to show in June. Well, I hope you guys had fun today. I had fun as well. And I hope to see you guys the next time I'm streaming, which will be Tuesday or the weekend. Kowalski would say, my head skull was sliced in half by the Stark. Would he, though? Would he? Go on, you guys. Anyway. You're a bum, you got an arm like a leg, whatever mockery of the dragon. Yes, yeah. Yep, exactly, James. That's exactly it. He's like, you died again. You fool. He does all sorts of that kind of stuff. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, I've been Pop, and I am signing off.